If you're over 60, building and keeping muscle might feel like an uphill battle. You've probably noticed that your strength doesn't quite match what it used to be. And maybe you've been told that expensive protein powders, supplements, or specialty foods are the only way to stay strong. But here's the truth. Some of the most effective muscle-building foods are sitting right in your local grocery store, often in the budget aisle, and they cost just a fraction of what you'd spend on supplements. Let's start with a sobering fact. After age 50, we naturally lose about 1–2% of our muscle mass every single year. By the time you reach 80, that could add up to a staggering 30% decline in strength. This is one reason why many older adults struggle with balance, endurance, and independence. But losing muscle is not inevitable. The right kind of protein, eaten consistently, can help you preserve and even rebuild strength. And the best part? You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars a month to do it. Today, I'll share 7 powerful high-protein foods under $3 per serving that can help you build muscle, stay strong, and save money. Each of these foods is backed by science, easy to prepare, and affordable for any budget. 1. Sardines, the small but mighty muscle food. 1 can of sardines delivers about 23 grams of complete protein for just $1.25. These little fish might not look glamorous, but they're packed with all 9 essential amino acids your body needs for muscle growth. Even more importantly, they're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and slow the natural breakdown of muscle tissue that happens as we age. Research shows that older adults who eat fatty fish like sardines just twice a week lose significantly less muscle mass compared to those who eat fish rarely. They even maintain better grip strength and walking speed, real proof that the benefits go beyond theory. Sardines are also convenient. They last a long time, don't need to be cooked, and can be eaten right out of the can. Try them on avocado toast, mixed into pasta salad, or scrambled with eggs. 2. Cottage cheese slow-release protein for overnight repair. With 24 grams of protein per cup, cottage cheese is one of the best budget-friendly proteins you can buy, just $2.50 for a full 16-ounce container. Its secret power comes from casein protein, which digests slowly and provides your muscles with a steady stream of amino acids for hours. This is especially important for older adults because as we age, our muscles don't respond to protein as effectively. Casein helps overcome this resistance. Studies even show that eating casein before bed can boost muscle repair and growth overnight, during the body's natural recovery window. Always go for full-fat cottage cheese, since the healthy fats help absorb fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin D. You can blend it into smoothies, mix it with fruit, or even use it as a substitute for ricotta in recipes. 3. Lentils, plant-based protein with extra benefits. 1 cooked cup of lentils provides about 18 grams of protein and costs less than 20 cents per serving. That's an incredible value. Lentils also supply iron, fiber, and B vitamins, all of which support muscle recovery and energy production. Iron deficiency is common in older adults and often mistaken for normal aging. But in reality, low iron can leave you weak and fatigued. Lentils help close that gap, while also providing leucine, a key amino acid that triggers muscle growth. They cook quickly compared to most beans, and can be added to soups, salads, or stews. Red lentils break down into a creamy texture, while green and brown hold their shape for heartier dishes. Pair them with grains or nuts throughout the day for a complete protein profile. 4. Canned tuna, affordable, lean, and powerful. Canned tuna provides 22 grams of high-quality protein for just $1 a can. That's less than 5 cents per gram of protein, making it one of the best deals you can find. Tuna's protein is not only plentiful but also highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use it efficiently, something that becomes more important as digestive function slows with age. Choose chunk-light tuna packed in water to keep calories low and mercury exposure minimal. Enjoy it with whole grain crackers, mix it into salads, or turn it into quick tuna patties with eggs and spices. 5. Eggs, the most complete protein nature offers. For just 20 cents each, eggs deliver 6 grams of the highest quality protein you can get. They score at the very top of the protein quality scale, meaning your body can use nearly 100% of their amino acids. And don't skip the yolk. Half the protein and most of the key nutrients like leucine, vitamin D, and choline are found there. Studies show that eating whole eggs after exercise results in 40% more muscle growth than egg whites alone. Eggs are versatile too. Boil them, scramble them, poach them, or add them to salads. They're also one of the few foods that naturally contain vitamin D, which is essential for muscle strength and balance. 6. Greek yogurt. Double the power with whey and casein. A cup of Greek yogurt contains about 20 grams of protein, and it combines both fast-digesting whey and slow-digesting casein. This makes it perfect for muscle building around the clock. The whey provides a quick burst of amino acids after exercise, while the casein sustains your muscles for hours afterward. On top of that, Greek yogurt contains probiotics, which support gut health. A healthy gut improves nutrient absorption and reduces inflammation, both of which are crucial for muscle preservation. Choose full-fat plain varieties to avoid added sugars and maximize satiety. Use it in smoothies, with fruit and nuts, or as a healthy replacement for sour cream. 7. Dried beans, the ultimate budget muscle builder. At less than 10 cents per serving, beans are hands down the most cost-effective protein source. One cooked cup gives you about 15 grams of protein plus fiber, complex carbs, and minerals like potassium and magnesium that support muscle contraction and recovery. They also contain powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that help protect against the chronic low-grade inflammation that accelerates muscle loss in older adults. Beans may not contain all essential amino acids by themselves, but when paired with grains or nuts throughout the day, they provide everything your body needs for muscle growth. Cook them in bulk, freeze portions for convenience, and use them in soups, salads, or even spreads like hummus. Now, here's the big takeaway. Building muscle after 60 doesn't require expensive powders or exotic superfoods. With just a few simple, affordable groceries, you can strengthen your body, protect your independence, and feel more energetic. The key is consistency. Stock your pantry with beans, tuna, and sardines. Keep cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, and eggs in your fridge. Add lentils to soups and salads. Small, steady habits add up to real strength over time.
Building muscle after 60 isn't just about what you eat. It's also about when and how you eat, and how you combine foods to maximize your results. Even if you've stocked your kitchen with sardines, cottage cheese, lentils, tuna, eggs, Greek yogurt, and beans, you might not be getting their full muscle-building potential unless you use a few key strategies. One of the biggest challenges after 60 is something researchers call anabolic resistance. This simply means your muscles aren't as sensitive to protein as they were when you were younger. To trigger muscle growth, you often need a slightly higher protein dose per meal, around 25 to 30 grams, and you need to spread it throughout the day. That's why planning your meals can make all the difference. For example, you could start your morning with 2 eggs and a cup of Greek yogurt. That's nearly 32 grams of complete protein right away, enough to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. At lunch, combine canned tuna with a half cup of cooked beans for a high-protein salad, and add a slice of whole grain bread to create a complete amino acid profile. For dinner, a cup of lentil soup with a side of cottage cheese provides both quick and slow-release proteins that support recovery overnight. This approach not only meets daily protein needs but keeps your muscles fueled around the clock. Another overlooked factor is protein quality and digestibility. As we age, stomach acid production can decline, which can make protein digestion less efficient. To counter this, pair your protein-rich foods with ingredients that improve digestion. For example, squeeze lemon over sardines or tuna to boost stomach acid naturally. Add ginger or turmeric when cooking lentils or beans to support gut health and reduce inflammation. Fermented foods like sauerkraut or kimchi alongside your meals also feed healthy gut bacteria, improving absorption of amino acids. Hydration plays a role too. Muscles are about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can reduce muscle strength and protein synthesis. Drinking enough water, ideally between meals to avoid diluting stomach acid, helps your body break down and use the protein you eat. Many seniors also worry about gaining fat while eating more protein. The good news is that high-protein foods naturally support a healthy weight by increasing satiety and preserving lean mass. When you gain muscle, you actually burn more calories at rest. Since muscle tissue is more metabolically active than fat, that means the more muscle you have, the easier it becomes to maintain a healthy weight. Another strategy to maximize muscle growth is timing protein around light exercise or daily movement. You don't need to spend hours in the gym. Even 15 minutes of bodyweight exercises, light resistance bands, or brisk walking before a protein-rich meal can prime your muscles to use the amino acids more effectively. Studies show that combining protein intake with even modest activity can double the muscle-building response compared to eating protein alone. And don't forget about variety. Rotating between different protein sources helps prevent nutrient gaps and keeps meals enjoyable. Each of the 7 foods we discussed offers unique benefits. Sardines provide omega-3s for joint health. Cottage cheese delivers slow-digesting casein for overnight repair. Lentils and beans give you fiber that supports gut health and lowers cholesterol. Tuna offers a lean, convenient source of protein. Eggs supply vitamin D and choline for muscle and brain function. Greek yogurt improves digestion with probiotics. When combined over the course of a week, these foods create a nutrient-rich foundation that supports not only muscle growth but overall vitality, from stronger bones to better energy levels. You can also enhance your results by paying attention to micronutrients that work hand in hand with protein. Magnesium, found in beans and lentils, is essential for muscle contraction and relaxation. Vitamin D, present in eggs and fortified dairy, directly impacts muscle performance. Potassium, abundant in beans and yogurt, helps prevent muscle cramps. If any of these nutrients are low, you might notice slower progress, even with good protein intake. One practical tip is to batch cook. Cook a large pot of beans or lentils once a week, portion them into freezer bags, and thaw as needed. Keep a few cans of sardines and tuna in your pantry so you're never caught without a quick protein option. Prep hard-boiled eggs at the start of the week for snacks. This not only saves money but removes the biggest barrier most people face: lack of time or energy to cook. For those concerned about digestion issues like gas or bloating from beans, try soaking them overnight, rinsing them before cooking, and starting with smaller portions. Over time, your gut adapts and becomes more efficient at handling the fiber. Consistency remains the most critical factor. Eating a high-protein meal once in a while won't make much difference, but eating 25-30 grams of protein 3 times a day, week after week, can transform your strength and independence. Small changes, done consistently, are far more powerful than occasional bursts of effort. Imagine a year from now, you're able to climb stairs more easily, lift groceries without strain, or play with your grandkids without getting exhausted. Those results are built on the habits you start today. Stocking your kitchen with these affordable proteins, preparing simple meals, drinking enough water, and moving your body regularly. Staying strong after 60 isn't just about living longer. It's about living better, staying independent, and enjoying the activities you love. Affordable everyday foods can get you there without breaking the bank. If this approach resonates with you, share it with someone who might benefit: a parent, a neighbor, or a friend who wants to stay active as they age. And for more practical, science-backed strategies for healthy aging and muscle building, subscribe to Live Healthy Every Day and turn on notifications. Your future strength starts with the small choices you make right now.
Strengthening your muscles after 60 also means paying attention to hormones that regulate muscle mass. Testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone naturally decline with age, which can make muscle building harder. But nutrition and lifestyle can slow this decline. Zinc, for example, is a mineral that supports testosterone production and muscle repair. You'll find it in beans, lentils, eggs, and sardines. Pairing these foods with vitamin C-rich vegetables like bell peppers or tomatoes improves zinc absorption. Vitamin D, abundant in egg yolks, supports hormone balance and muscle function. So don't skip those yolks. Insulin sensitivity is another piece of the puzzle. When your muscles are more sensitive to insulin, they pull glucose from the blood more efficiently and use it to store energy for activity. Exercise, even just a daily walk, boosts insulin sensitivity, which means the protein and carbs you eat are more likely to be stored as muscle rather than fat. This is one reason why combining meals with light activity, like taking a short walk after eating, can be so powerful for body composition. This is one reason why combining meals with light activity, like taking a short walk after eating, can be so powerful for body composition. Another overlooked tool for older adults is collagen support. While collagen isn't a complete protein, it provides amino acids that strengthen tendons and ligaments, making resistance training safer and more effective. Pair collagen-rich bone broth with vitamin C sources like citrus or bell peppers to boost collagen synthesis. Mindset also plays a bigger role than many realize. If you see yourself as too old to build muscle, you might unconsciously avoid challenging yourself physically. But research shows that men and women in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s can gain strength with proper training and nutrition. Reframe exercise as a way to stay independent, prevent falls, and enjoy life longer. Meal timing can further optimize results. Consider a protein-rich breakfast within 1-2 hours of waking to stop overnight muscle breakdown. Distribute protein fairly evenly across 3 meals instead of saving most of it for dinner. And if you enjoy a nighttime snack, make it protein-based. Cottage cheese or Greek yogurt are perfect choices, as they release amino acids slowly over several hours while you sleep. And if you enjoy a nighttime snack, make it protein-based. Cottage cheese or Greek yogurt are perfect choices, as they release amino acids slowly over several hours while you sleep. And if you enjoy a nighttime snack, make it protein-based. Cottage cheese or Greek yogurt are perfect choices, as they release amino acids slowly over several hours while you sleep. For those struggling with appetite, smoothies can be a lifesaver. Blend Greek yogurt, milk, a banana, a handful of spinach, and a scoop of protein powder if needed. This creates a nutrient-dense, easy-to-digest option for people who find chewing large meals difficult. Supplements aren't always necessary, but some can be beneficial if diet alone doesn't meet needs. Creatine monohydrate, one of the most studied supplements in the world, has been shown to increase muscle mass, strength, and even cognitive function in older adults. Talk with your doctor before starting, especially if you have kidney concerns. Small lifestyle changes compound over time. Imagine 6 months from now. You feel stronger, your posture is better, and your energy lasts throughout the day. These are the real benefits of eating strategically, exercising consistently, and supporting your hormones naturally. If this video has given you ideas or inspired you to take action, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Share what changes you plan to make or which of the 7 muscle-building foods you'll try first. And if you want more science-backed strategies to stay strong, independent, and full of energy after 60, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video from Live Healthy every day. Together, we can build not just longer lives, but stronger, healthier ones. Together, we can build not just longer lives, but stronger, healthier ones. Muscle growth after 60 isn't just about eating enough protein. It's also about protecting the muscle you already have from being broken down too quickly. As we age, the body tends to become more catabolic, meaning it breaks down muscle at a faster rate, especially during periods of stress, illness, or inactivity. This is why incorporating anti-inflammatory and recovery-supporting foods alongside your protein can give you a significant advantage. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the hidden drivers of age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like sardines, play a powerful role in reducing inflammation in the muscles and improving their ability to respond to exercise. Including sardines just 2 to 3 times per week has been shown in studies to improve muscle protein synthesis in older adults. It's also worth paying attention to blood sugar balance. Elevated blood sugar and insulin resistance can accelerate muscle loss and fat gain. Pairing protein-rich foods with fiber sources, such as beans and lentils, helps slow glucose absorption, keeps insulin levels steady, and creates a hormonal environment that favors muscle retention. Add colorful vegetables like spinach, bell peppers, or carrots to your lentil soups or bean salads. They're not just for flavor, they supply antioxidants that protect muscle cells from oxidative stress. Don't underestimate the role of sleep in building muscle. Growth hormone, which is critical for tissue repair, peaks during deep sleep. If you're not sleeping at least 7 hours per night, you might be missing out on one of the most powerful anabolic, muscle-building tools available. Foods like Greek yogurt, which contains tryptophan, can support better sleep quality by promoting serotonin and melatonin production. Consider having a small bowl of Greek yogurt with berries as an evening snack to support overnight recovery. Another powerful strategy is focusing on leucine, a key amino acid that acts like a switch for muscle growth. Leucine is abundant in cottage cheese, eggs, and tuna. To maximize its effect, try to get about 2.5 grams of leucine per meal. That might look like 1 cup of cottage cheese, 3 eggs, or a can of tuna paired with beans. When you hit that leucine threshold, your body is more likely to initiate muscle repair and growth. Hydration, as simple as it sounds, can also be a limiting factor. When you're slightly dehydrated, your blood volume decreases, which reduces nutrient delivery to muscles. Aim for water, herbal teas, or mineral water throughout the day. Add a pinch of sea salt or an electrolyte mix if you're sweating or exercising. Sodium helps your body absorb water more effectively, preventing cramping and weakness. Beyond diet, low-impact resistance exercise is critical. You don't need heavy weights. Bodyweight squats, wall push-ups, seated leg extensions, or resistance bands can be done at home and provide the signal your muscles need to grow. Protein without resistance training will still support health, but pairing the two multiplies the effect. Think of protein as the building blocks and exercise as the blueprint telling your body where to put them. Tracking progress can keep you motivated. Instead of just watching the scale, measure your strength and mobility every month. Can you carry groceries more easily? Get up from a chair without using your hands, or climb stairs without feeling winded? These are signs that your efforts are working, and they're often more meaningful than weight loss alone. Finally, consistency beats perfection. Missing one meal or one workout isn't the end of the world. The real transformation happens when you consistently eat enough protein, hydrate, manage stress, and move your body most days of the week. Think long-term. Muscle health is one of the strongest predictors of healthy aging and independence.